Well, it is 95 degrees outside, and you know what that means. It's time to talk about the holidays at Walt Disney World. Yay! So get your cup of hot cocoa and let's have some fun. I'm Ricky, and welcome to a Disney World After All mini-sode number 6. And the holiday season officially kicks off at Walt Disney World from November 14th until December 30th. And we've got some fun things to talk about. All the details you want to know about planning your holiday trip to Walt Disney World are right here. So stick with me, okay? So first of all, like I said, the dates for this year are a little bit later, I believe, than they have been in the past. Usually it's about a week earlier. So they last from November 14th, and then they're going to only last until, as of right now, December 30th. Again, that's a little bit earlier than normal. So interesting little bit of information there. Now, regular favorites are going to be returning this year, like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Disney Jollywood Nights will be returning at Disney's Hollywood Studios as well. And of course, the EPCOT Festival of the Holidays. Plus, there's so much more. Now, let's put our jingle bells on and we'll get to the merriment. So at the Magic Kingdom, returning this year will be, of course, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Details have not yet been released about that, but we will have those for you as soon as they are. But we do know that Frozen Holiday Surprise will be returning this year, and this is the castle show where Anna, Kristoff, and of course Elsa are there. Now Elsa's going to transform the castle into a magical shimmering ice palace. And of course, you know, some hijinks obviously always ensue. Also returning is one of my perennial favorites, the Jingle Cruise, where your trusty skipper is going to navigate through some of the world's most treacherous waters, but along the way, you're going to get to experience some holiday merriment as well. Now, this is such a fun experience. It's one of my personal favorites, like I said, for personal reasons, but it's such a great attraction, and I love the overlay. Now, let's move to Epcot, because that's where a lot of the events happen too, and that's going to be the Epcot Festival of the Holidays. Now, that does not run as long as the regular holiday season runs at Walt Disney World. The Festival of the Holidays actually kicks off on November 28th and runs through December 30th. It waits until the end of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival for the festival to kick off. So there's like a brief window where there's no festival for like a couple of days. So you're going to get to travel around Epcot for seasonal offerings and good times. One of my favorite offerings that will be back this year is called Joyful Celebration of the Season. They're going to be in Communicore Plaza. They are fantastic if you haven't caught them. They are just out of this world amazing. There's also the Voices of Liberty, who are going to be dressed as Dickens carolers performing inside the America Adventure Pavilion. Now, one of the favorites of all guests is going to, of course, be the Candlelight Processional. And yes, that will be returning this year. The show takes place at the America Gardens Theater nightly at 5 p.m., 6:45 p.m., and 8:15. It features celebrity narrators, and seating is first come, first serve. And let me tell you, for the really popular celebrity narrators, like, you know, say maybe Neil Patrick Harris or John Stamos if they come back, or, you know, just really, really popular narrators, getting a seat is ridiculously hard. So the best way to ensure that you get a seat is actually to purchase a dining package. That way, you're going to get to see your favorite performer. Now, details have not yet been released yet about Candlelight Processional. Again, we'll have those for you on a Disney World After All when they are. So make sure you're following along, make sure you're subscribing, and we will let you know everything you need to know about Candlelight Processional when it gets released. Now, the holiday storytellers are also returning, and they are so fantastic. They tell the different stories of the holiday traditions of the different countries around World Showcase. Then also returning is going to be the holiday kitchens, which they serve up delicious food, holiday favorites from different countries and things like that. One of my favorite things to experience is the holiday cookie stroll. We do a video on this every single year. I will make sure to share that, and you can find it on our YouTube channel if you haven't found it yet. But it is such a fun experience to get to do the holiday cookie stroll every single year. It has become a favorite in our family, and we try to do it every single year. Also, you cannot miss the holiday overlay on Living with the Land. It is so fantastic. The attraction is transformed into a glittering greenhouse with sparkling Christmas lights and dazzling decor. Again, such a really cool overlay. I love to see these overlays around the holidays. Now, Disney's Hollywood Studios. This by far is my favorite park for the holidays. The holiday decor is just next level bonkers. It is so cool. It's themed around 1940s, like kitschy holidays, decor, that kind of thing. It is seriously, I love it so much. You also won't want to miss the incredible Sunset Seasons Greetings, which happens nightly on the Hollywood Tower of Terror on Sunset Boulevard, of course. In addition, guests will want to head over to Hyperion Theater, where they can see a seasonal version of the show with their favorite snowman, Olaf. If you want to meet favorite characters in costumes, you want to head to Toy Story Land, which is also decorated for the season, and you'll find larger-than-life seasonal decor, as well as friends dressed in seasonal attire. And say you want to have dinner with some of your favorite characters. Well, you can do that at Minnie's Holiday Dine at Hollywood and Vine. Now, Minnie and her friends get dressed up in their holiday finest, and they look perfect for the season. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you are not going to want to miss the puppetry that is brought to life through Merry Menagerie. These are some incredible Arctic animals that just literally come to life before your eyes. It's found on Discovery Island, and it is so cool. Such a cool experience. Then in the evening, you're going to want to catch the Tree of Life Awakenings Holiday Edition. Now, this is a projection show that is a series of wintry tales and heartwarming holiday-inspired music. It's incredible. The show begins after dark each night and occurs approximately about every 10 minutes or so until the park closes. And of course, if you're wanting to meet characters, you can do so at Adventures Outpost, where you can meet Mickey and Minnie just in their holiday finest. Now, we did lose Dinoland USA, so unfortunately, we're not going to get the kitschy Dinoland USA holiday vibes that we've gotten in the past. I will miss that. It was such a fun experience. I loved the holiday kitschy stuff that used to happen there. So but I'm certainly curious about how they're going to incorporate some fun stuff with the new Tropical Americas. At the resorts, a big heads up. Stop the presses. Disney announced this earlier, but I want to make sure you know there is no gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian this year, and that is because they are doing work on the Grand Floridian lobby. They're adding a bar and doing some other work, so unfortunately, that has made it so that there is no gingerbread house this year at the Grand Floridian. However, you can still enjoy traditional displays at places like the Beach Club, Disney's Contemporary Resort, things like that. The Beach Club has an incredible gingerbread carousel, which if you've never seen is just amazing. And of course, at Disney Springs, you're also going to be able to take part in the Disney Springs Christmas Tree Stroll. Now, this is really incredible. You get to walk around Disney Springs. They have a map. You can find all the different Christmas trees. And if you put them all on the map, you get a prize. It's really a pin. It's not that exciting, but it's still fun to go around and look at all the Christmas trees. They do an amazing job. Each one is decorated to a different Disney story, whether it be a Disney animated tale, a Marvel tale, something like that. So Pixar, all of the great Disney stories are featured in these trees. And if you want to meet Santa Claus, you can do that too. It's extremely popular, so they actually have like a virtual queue in the My Disney Experience app. You're going to want to make sure you check the times there. And he only meets until December 24th. After that, Santa Goofy actually comes. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the holidays this year? Because that's a lot of information to cover here. So I want to know what you think. Let me know what your favorite holiday event is in the comments. Let me know if you're going this year, what you're looking forward to experiencing the most. And I want to have a conversation with you. So, let's go, let's talk. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe to our videos, to our pages. All of us all on social. We're on like every social platform. So pretty much you can find us everywhere at a Disney World After All. And for more information about all the holiday experiences, make sure to visit a DisneyWorldAfterAll.com. Now, if you want to book a trip for the holidays, please consider using my travel partner, Jocelyn, with the Magic for Less Travel. They have just announced that you can save up to 20% on select Disney Resort hotels. Also, you get a $100 Walt Disney World Resort dining and shopping card when adding a 4-day or longer standard theme park ticket to your stay. Now, this offer is available to book starting on July 10th, for stays through most Sundays through Thursdays from October 12th through November 20th, 2025, and also most nights from November 23rd through December 25th, 2025. Jocelyn will be more than happy to assist you and get you a free no obligation quote. She's who books my travel, and she would be more than happy to assist you too. You can find the link either on a Disney World After All or on our pages, on our bios and things like that. So find it there. That's going to do it for me today on today's mini-episode. And guess what? We'll see you all next time. Bye.